you wish. I shall return directly. What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. I can see no path to take us onward. It seems we've hit a dead end. I've not much to say at the moment.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. I shall be your shadow.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you...
This is generally used as a material.
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Board the ox.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
We're setting out.
Goblins! What rotten luck!
Look, Master, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold on. Stay right there. This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Have courage! I'm right beside you.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort.
Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Pleasant breeze.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Tell us, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Must be their virtue.
This has gone from bad to worse.
When I where and when I can.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
This looks as good as
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Need anything? Peruse at your leisure.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the most hospitality in... all Vernworth.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
I was a tad incautious in my travels this time. Oh,
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well? An excellent find. The more of these we have on hand, the more freely we can use them.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Well met, sir.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
Mind proud, but the noise grates on me.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your...
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party? These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
We must save it for a time of doubt. Iron need.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. And no need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, he's a real warrior? I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
stop and have a look?
I've heard some interesting tidings about... town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I'm going to go exploring.
Can't say I've any tidings to share. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off at home.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by.
Yeah? What is it?
Peace and quiet on my feet. Maybe I'll get right here.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventures.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Welcome, should you so desire. I can help you find your truest self. Hope to see you again.
Good day, sir. What might you be
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I go where fortune whispers, friend.
Time to catch myself up on the walk around town.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Good day to you.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
All the best tales come from travel here.
Bones grow weary.
I swear I've never slept better.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Would that I could spend all day here.
Couldn't hurt to rest my
This
feet
really
a
is
moment.
fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. You know where to find.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I've sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery. Time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I packed myself up on the talk around town.
Need anything?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
I brought you something.
Ranks that fellow. Clean forgot what time meant today.
Dreams are free, I say.
One can never be too careful.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
No shortage of easy marks.
There's much needs doing.
Whoa.
Naught to do but take what life gives us.
Need anything?
Living hard. But dreams are free, I say. No town.
Now it is a welcome sight.
Need anything?
Among the best tales, another travels at the inn.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Need anything?
Would that I could spend all day here. Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Tranquil places such as this.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Wise? One day I'm going to have proper raiment.
This armor's seen better days.
Some call it, I call it dull.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Can't you see I'm on duty?
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Look there! A chest. Allow me to open it, Arisen.
Anyone will notice if I stay here a bit. What I can do for you?
This place is lovely.
Almost wish all would happen to shake things up.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
The rules at your left.
Greetings. Welcome to the guild. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is, have you found any of the items we... discussed perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory. And we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Sweeping dust before I think of supper.
Mayhap we'll have some...
Curious gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
Right you are.
I have no issue falling asleep.
My peers seem so much more
A lot of arses round here with sticks lodged up 'em.
I'm no cook. I'm in fine vessel.
Okay.
Gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Master
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer... I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
We'll see each other again.
Please dispense with the formality. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty. That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
What am I supposed to do?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
duties grows ere longer.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
What they're whispering of me now.
No one will disturb me.
Mustn't let it burn. Can't do much on an empty stomach.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Always sets me to think. This place.
Mayhap a bank
Alone in place. Not without its charms.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Only person I believe in is myself.
I would appreciate...
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
This is the only place I can find peace. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Me?
Just going for a stroll.
Merry and engaging tale to have. Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
There's comfort in humdrum daily.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Now, how best to proceed? Now, how best to proceed?
Not such peace. Rain.
Have no fear. Here, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
But not at the expense of my duty. Press on. There's much not I'd say stay out of that where it's possible.
This sort of quiet means
take it
all
easy
well.
today. You'd best watch yourself. Do you know who I am?
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
nodding off where I stand.
What should I get up to today? Know your place.
This is quite a quandary.
What business have you here?
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the...
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
I just nodded off for a moment there.
I'll not stick my head where it